What is the deal, y'all? I know I'm back again with another one, man. And today I'm gonna talk about distractions, bro. And with this one, it's crazy because, for me, my whole life, like entire life, and I'm pretty sure it's the same for a lot of y'all too, but just the world we live in, you know, social media, you know, then you got women and you got, all these other things that's out here that is so quick to just take our attention away from our actual purpose and what we got going on in life. Is crazy. With me, like my main thing is like I'll put myself in a position where I may be doing really good for a certain point of time and then I'll just slip up and I'll be in this rut for so long because when you're distracted by something, not only does it take away your sense of time, but it almost takes away your entire identity in a way. Like it completely consumes you, bro. And that's when I realized I had to completely stop allowing myself to fall victim to these things, bro. Like I had to stop putting myself in a position where I was going out every day and I was surrounding myself by all these women and all these people that really didn't have, my best interest, because ultimately they were distracting me. And the way that I like to think about it is when you choose to allow yourself to be distracted, just think of those as literally roadblocks on your way to success. So when you choose to waste your time and put yourself in a position to be completely consumed by something, I really like to think of it as like a complete roadblock. My dreams and everything could be on the end of the road. And every time I allow myself to go through these things, it's like a roadblock and another roadblock and another roadblock, up until I got to the point where I was tired of it. I got tired of going out. I got tired of messing with different women, and I got tired of just wasting my time with people that, I may have not even I known that it wasn't gonna get anywhere. And I feel like that just comes with maturity and just valuing and loving yourself, because these are all things that I learned at a late age, a very late age. I didn't learn self-love and all of those things until my early 20s. I'm 24 right now, and I probably learned it like 3 years ago. Actually, real self-love. I'm not talking about like, the fake stuff. I'm really talking about actually really doing the things that you need in order to feel good about yourself on the inside so you can get the best result, you feel me, out of whatever you're doing. And I just stopped entertaining people. I stopped going to social media for validation. And this is something that a lot of people don't understand, but when you're constantly posting on social media and you constantly doing those things, bro, a lot of that, unless you're getting paid for it, a lot of that stems from just you seeking validation from the world. When you post a picture, hundreds of people like it, and that makes you feel validated. It makes you feel good about yourself, like, oh, they liked it, they did this and they did that. Like, and I used to feel that way. I used to post a picture to get that sense of validation, and then it would boost my ego and it would make me feel like, I was more than I actually was. And it's eventually became unhealthy, because if you're living a life egotistical and constantly seeking validation from the world, then you're allowing yourself to really just be played in the long run, bro. They're called distractions for a reason, literally simply to distract you. And it's not even just social media, it's not even just women, but it's just everything around us, bro. A lot of things could be distractions, and they could hinder our actual, purpose and the things that we're trying to reach in our life. And I always think back to the times where I may have been at school and I may have had a little crush in class and I couldn't wait for her to get there, and if she wasn't there, then my mind wasn't even in class. I was just thinking about other things. Those are distractions. It's just everything that we experience in our everyday lives that want to draw us away from our actual purpose and our goal in life. And then I realized that, bro, it's time to eliminate that. It's time to let that stuff go. We only getting older. We only got one life. And we cannot spend our entire lives completely being consumed by these things, because then we gonna get to the point where those things eventually fade away and the distractions is gone, but we face with reality now at this point. We face with, man, I'm 45 years old and I spent my entire 20s being distracted by women, being distracted by lust and all these other things, social media and what's going on in everybody else's life, to where I didn't even lock in on my life and my goals and what I got going on, bro. You know, like I said, I'm 24 right now, and I told myself that I'm gonna get up every day and I'm gonna make these videos, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not getting paid for this. Not too many people watching right now, and this is something that I chose to do because I feel good about it, and I'm not letting anything distract me or get in the way of that. And you have to tell yourself that when it comes to something that you want to do in your life, you can't let anything get in the way. Not family, not women, not money, nothing. You need to constantly attack your life with that sense of purpose and urgency, because it's your life at the end of the day, as you know. And I don't want to live with that regret of reaching 45 and just feeling like I'm a failure and I didn't get anywhere in life, bro. Nobody wants to live with that. Nobody wants to deal with that. That stuff will eat you up. It'll eat you alive, bro. Like, and I just don't have it in me to accept that. And we should all want better for ourselves. At some point in time, we have to wake up and we really have to take charge of our life. But just being distracted all day, not allowing yourself to wake up and get the best out of your day, it messes with your overall character, because then you get to a point where you're waking up and you just lose your sense of purpose. You lose your drive. You're just completely consumed by the world, bro. Just imagine the world as imperfect as it is. Imagine just allowing something as imperfect as the world is to just completely consume you and just eat you alive. And that's what it is. All the things in the world, hate, crime, all of those things, just being for the world. And when I realized that, I was getting to that point, bro, I really woke up and I snapped out of it, because I realized where it was going to end up. And ultimately, it was just going to end up to complete failure. Just allowing yourself to be distracted like this and allowing yourself to really not reach the goals that you want to reach in your life. But if you're somebody that's constantly distracted, try to find ways to really eliminate those things, bro. Like, really try. You got to tell yourself, like, I don't want to be consumed by this anymore. I don't want to be consumed by that. You want to take control of your life. And that's what I had to do for me, bro. I had to wake up and I had to take control of my life. I seen people, brothers and family going to jail and in and out of this and in and out of that. And I realized that, they was put in that position because they wasn't focused on their actual purpose. They was distracted, with the money, and they was distracted with the women and things of that sort. And then it put them in a position now where, they give up 15, 20 years of their life all for something that's not even worth it at all. So it's hard, bro. Like I said, I still have my low points where I get distracted, but I wake up very, very quick and I realize that, this isn't for me. And you have to be able to do that. You have to be able to spot that these things are happening and snap out of it as quickly as possible, so that you don't allow yourself to get to that point. But yeah, man, it's very unhealthy, and that's just really the way of life, in all honesty. But if you made it to the end of the video, man, I appreciate you, man. It's your boy Blue Jay Tay. You already know, if you made it, like, comment, subscribe. I can't forget that part. That's important. The comments is what really keep me going, bro. When y'all share y'all thoughts, it's like I'm not talking to myself at that point. So if you made it to the end, man, like, comment, subscribe. And I appreciate y'all, boys. I'll see y'all on the next one.